EGM Network.
Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hello, and welcome to the show. So glad that you guys could be here with us today. It is another beautiful day in Vero Beach. It is summer. It is July. And I was gone for what Cindy reminded me was only 1 week. One show I missed. I thought I missed two, but apparently I did not. You were right. I checked the calendar. You were absolutely right.
Yeah, I don't want to be right. I want to be on the same planet.
I know. Well, apparently. I just got in last night. I was talking to the ladies, our guests today. And I got in last night, and then today I went and had an appointment at 11:30, and then a radio show. It's like, you just got to hit the ground running. So I really didn't give myself much time. But I'm glad that you guys are all here with us today. Vero Beach, we live where the people vacation. And but the other part of that, and I tell people, is you can live here and then you can go anywhere else in the world. Yeah. So you don't have to live, because a lot of people say, well, I need to be by a big city because I need to be by an airport. And I say, nay. I want to be farther away. And then when I just need to go to an airport to get wherever else I want to go, we can do that. What that provides is a much more of a village type environment. Don't you agree?
Yeah. I was going to applaud that you're saying that, because I'm with you. What's the wrong with driving 35 minutes to an airport?
I know. Or an hour and a half to Orlando or
Orlando's
West Palm,
fabulous.
whatever.
They're all easy.
You can get anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
You can live and go anywhere in the world. And I did. I got to the UK. I went to London, and I got over to France, and down to Burgundy and to the Champagne region. So
my favorite ones.
It was really good. And of course, shout out to Tracy Zudans, my travel partner. She is rocking.
Incredible.
She's the best. She's easy. She's fun. She's funny. She's beautiful. She always has these great outfits on. It's amazing. Sometimes it's a little tough to travel with Tracy, because I can't keep up with that. But anyway, it was a great time. Thank you so much. But here we are in Vero. We live in paradise, and we have a couple gals with us today in the studio. Girl power on the studio today. We have two guests. We love that. We have April McCoy. She is executive director of the Veterans Council of Indian River County. Let's introduce April. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I know, and you're kind of new in this job, right?
I am. I'm new to the role. I absolutely am. Not new to the county, and not new to veteran services. So.
Exactly. Well, we're going to get to that, because we're excited, because you've been here a while, and I'd love to hear your perspective, because that's what we talk about on the show. Is we live in Indian River County. It's very different than living in any other place. And I think in Florida, and I've lived in quite a few. But and then we have Kim Christy, who claims she just lives here. But no, she is with Evergreen Media Studios. These are the gals that do the marketing and all of that makes these podcasts possible, as well as she can do marketing for you. She does Downtown Friday nights for the city of Vero Beach. She does a lot of big things. She did the air show, a lot of that stuff. So anyway.
Sunset Saturday.
She's my girl. Welcome, Kim Christy, to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
I'm so glad you could be here today. Thanks, guys. All right, so let's talk a little bit about it then. We were talking about, Kim, you've got some things, because I always, on my show, talk about what's going on around town. So tell us a little bit. It's mid-July, but you've got some things that are coming up. Specifically, I'm going to talk with April about the skeet shoot that's coming up. But tell us what else is going around in Vero Beach.
Well, we had an amazing 4th of July. I know you were out of town.
I was. But I heard you were telling me before the show.
Yeah, it was a little rainy, but it held off, and the fireworks were just gorgeous. I know a lot of people were hoping it didn't rain, and it worked, and we all really got to enjoy a really nice show, and thank you to the city for that.
Yes.
Coming up, it's too darn hot for all the events going on, but we do have the gallery stroll coming back up in August, and that's nice to grab a glass of wine and walk down 14th Street and visit the local shops, shop local, and visit with the town and get to see 14th Street a little bit more than you do on Downtown Friday.
Great restaurants down there, too. I mean, if you decide to go down, start with a gallery, end up at one of the great restaurants down there. They're amazing.
It'd be a
They're
nice
really...
culinary walk and
I
drinking
know,
tour.
right?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Grab a bite here and there.
Yes,
So,
I like that.
then other than that, you know, we've got some great things to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got Oktoberfest coming back, Downtown Friday.
Okay.
Sunset Saturday concert is coming back, and that is the week after the bonfire, which is November 8th.
Yes.
So, you know, it sounds like season's far away, but we all know
it'll be here.
the older I get, it's like,
is there a season
so
anymore?
quick.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, exactly. The bread and butter is here all year long, and you know, Lori, in April, that's where that's what counts. Our bread and butter. We got to pay attention to locals and local events.
Yeah. No, I really do think that living here, and this is where I'm going to. I'll circle around to you, April. I've been here for 25 years. Okay, so that's kind of a long time. You've been here almost all your life.
My entire life.
Okay, so I like both seasons. I love when they're here, and I love all the activity that goes on when it's high season, as we call it, here in Vero Beach, which is about November through Easter, whether it's March or April. And all sorts of things go on, and it's exciting. And the Riverside Theater's got things going on, and the art shows, and Under the Oaks, and all the things. But when everything changes, I love the shift in the gear. Mm-hmm. We go to the beach. People are on their boats. I feel it, and I enjoy it. I like it both ways. I don't have a problem with it. There's, we got to find a few things to do. You got to find out from Kim Christy what's going on around town. Mm-hmm. That's fine. We'll find something to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can always stroll 14th Ave and stop in a gallery or stop in a restaurant. April, tell me a little bit about growing up here as it evolves. Does the change bother you? Scare you?
Right after COVID.
Yeah.
And, my property taxes went up.
Yeah.
And some of the things where I just didn't recognize home anymore. I did become a little, I would say, bitter. Mm-hmm. Like, go home kind of thing. I was used to an actual season. That's why I said, do we have a season anymore? Because you could literally drive down the road, and it was shortly after Easter where it cleared up. It was almost like a visceral downshift. You could feel it in the air.
Yes.
We could actually get into Ocean Grill. I could go over there and have a dinner at the restaurant without having to wait in line for
exactly
just 2.5 hours the other night. I was like, what? Why is it 2.5 hours for Ocean Grill?
Yeah.
That's when you hop over to Citrus.
I know.
I've come to embrace it because in my world of nonprofit, I've realized that our county is one of the most philanthropic counties that we have. And if it wasn't for individuals moving here, who are at the upper, tax bracket.
Fortunate enough.
Very fortunate enough, work hard for their money.
Yes, and very giving.
But what I love about it more than anything is that they're using this money that they have to help nonprofits like myself, our organization, I should say. So being in the nonprofit world, I have to look at it on that side as well. Mm-hmm. There was a study done recently, I think, where Any River County was labeled, I think, number 5 or number 6 in the state of Florida for philanthropy. And I said, I disagree with that. I think it's number 1 because we have a large sector of donors that never want their name published. They aren't out there for the photographs. They aren't out there for the names on walls. They just send an anonymous check from a foundation or their accountant or their financial advisor.
Right.
And I've even had to reach out before in my past position. So where do I send this
thank you note?
There is no place for that. So I would say, I would argue we're number 1.
They don't want to be done.
That's correct. They don't want that recognition. They don't, and there's nothing wrong with the recognition. Shoot, if I had enough money to give and to donate, I'd be like, I want my face everywhere.
Yes. but that is the thing about Vero Beach. And one of the things that's been written up, and we talk about this in real estate. And I'm not sure if this is still true. I've been in real estate. It'll be 20 years in January. And we've always said that Johns Island or Any River County had more, but I think it was Johns Island, Fortune 500 CEOs that live in Any River County than anywhere else in the country. Yeah. Now, the thing is they don't want anybody to know it.
Right.
They're at Bobby's in their golf shirt and khaki shorts with their topsiders on, having dinner, and the guy is worth $630 million because he ran American Express, whatever, but they don't want to know, and that's what they like. That's the vibe of Vero Beach is you can be here. You can just be one of the guys or girls. You can just be one of the people. Right. Everybody's kind of sort of, it's an even, but that's the lifestyle they want. They don't want to be noticed. They don't want, and I think in philanthropy, and I talk about that a lot too, because the Sorensens, Mr. and Mrs. Sorensen, are huge philanthropic in this town. They've been giving and giving for so many years. And also, I say this when I talk about philanthropy. My God, I mean, the same people get hit up so many times, and I, you know, in my heart, I feel bad, but they all keep giving, and I think it's really wonderful the way that they do that, you know.
And I think that's what, I mean, I know we're going to get to the clay shoot, but I think that's what's great about an event like that, where it's more geared towards also locals as well, and what that donation goes towards.
Yes.
Like that. So.
Okay, so then let's get to the clay shoot.
Sure.
Let's go there.
I'm a segue queen.
I know.
Very
Look
good.
at you. Look at you, little segue queen on the podcast. Okay, so the Veterans Council, if you did not know, guys, as we announced, it is out there. You've seen it in certain places. Kim actually did a press release recently in the last couple of weeks. The Veterans Council is doing their 6th annual clay shoot fundraiser. Okay. It is Saturday, October 11th. And what time? There's no time.
It starts at 8 a.m.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I think this page had 8 a.m. check-in and breakfast.
That is correct.
All right, 8:45.
There's going to be a briefing, a safety briefing that the clay shooting arena does.
9 o'clock. Scramble shotgun start.
Correct.
Okay. So October 11th, you got to be there at 8, minimally 8:45.
I would say we're a veterans group. We're military.
Yeah.
If you're there on time, you're late. So.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a question here.
Yes.
We're talking about safety. What is this clay thing?
Go.
Like,
I
what am I
agree, Kim.
shooting
Okay,
with?
thank
Am I
you.
gunning? You know,
Good
what
for
am I
you.
shooting at?
They are
Yeah.
rifles. And we do request that if you have your own, bring them, because the event center does supply them, but they don't have a lot because we can host up to 200 shooters. And that's quite a bit of, you know, rifles out there. So what it is it's actual clay discs, and it's supposed to mimic
A bird.
a bird. Thank
Ducks,
you.
yeah.
Right. That's what the UK does, right?
Yes,
they have their
they do.
pheasant hunting and things like that.
Mhm.
So it's supposed to mimic that. And it's basically, there's a launching mechanism where there's someone who stands there and pushes a button and it launches a clay into the air, and your goal is to shoot it. They have games, I know, like that.
Sure.
Like Xbox.
Well,
and
you've
things
seen
like
it on
that.
TV somewhere.
Yeah.
Where the thing goes.
You know, a lot of the rom-coms they have in
Yeah.
the UK where it's, you know.
They
Yes.
shoot
But
clays.
do I need a team? Am I going against? Is it just me? What do I do?
If you're interested and you don't have a team equates to 4
Yes, that's
individuals.
correct.
That's a team.
Yep.
If you just want to sign up and shoot on your own, we have many individuals that sign up, and we will collaborate and put a team together for you.
I don't want any
Absolutely.
losers on my team.
Listen,
Let me
She
be
can't
the only
shoot,
one.
but she
The
doesn't
good-
want any losers
I'll be the
on
loser.
her team.
so there's
Okay.
awards for individuals as
Yeah,
well. Even if
yeah.
you're on a team, there's
Is there
an
a
award
booby
for
award?
individual.
You know, like a booby prize for not
There
hitting
is.
anything?
Yeah.
Well, and maybe we should have one for beginners.
You know what? That would be a fantastic
It would be a good
idea.
one. And listen, when I started to play golf, and that was in my corporate career. I don't play anymore, but they would have like longest drive and closest to the pin, right? And women didn't even play back then, but I did, and maybe 1 or 2 other women. And of course, we're going to win one or the other because there's nobody else to win it, right? But to have it was nice because, so like maybe beginners, you know,
That's
like
a good idea. We're
if you've
always
never
thinking
done
of
it-
new things. So
Yeah.
that's
You know,
a good
you
idea.
could do a beginner's award brought to you by Evergreen Media. We love sponsoring nonprofits.
See, there you go.
There you go.
Sponsor it.
Where's my packet?
Okay, wait, we'll get her a packet.
Right.
No, but she can sponsor it, provide a gift for it, and then she can win it.
I love
You
it.
pick exactly what you
A
want.
free podcast.
I know.
And that's- yeah. I talked to local business owners. Listen, you can hit all 3 marks. You can participate, you can sponsor, you can add something to our raffle baskets.
I love it.
Who
I
are
love
some
it.
of the sponsors?
Yeah, tell
That's
us about
amazing.
it.
We have FP&L.
Yep.
Amazing.
That's
Marsh
big.
Bistro is providing some in-kind donations with the food. They're the ones who supply the food there. They're an offset of Marsh Landings, Fellsmere.
Okay.
Homegrown local girl. I grew up with her,
Love it.
Susan Adams.
Yeah, you did.
Love her. And they're great for us. Natalie's Orchid Island Orange Juice Company,
They're great.
which I remember Natalie when she was itty bitty.
Mhm.
And then we have some recent sponsors, Dyer
Okay.
Chevy.
Tati, those guys are
Mhm.
great.
Yep. And there's the list of some individuals as well who've sponsored. I know that we have Zudan's Eye.
Zudan's Eye. The Zudans are always in
Tracy,
there.
amazing.
Yeah, they're big supporters of the Veterans Council. Absolutely. You know.
And many others. And I know we have some law offices, and I can't remember the name off the top of my head.
It's okay.
Probably should.
We'll have you back on again before the shoot.
Yeah. We actually are we're halfway through our sponsorship amount that we shoot for every year. So we're about 10,000 away from our goal.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's one sponsorship itself. We have a presenting sponsorship at 10,000 level, but we just get a few different levels and we're there. We just need some local businesses and entities to sign up. And also most of those higher level sponsorships come with the registration portion of the shooters.
Right. So you get a couple people when you sponsor.
That's correct. And you can add 2 people. That's part of the package.
Yeah. What are the levels? You have a 10,000 left that somebody hasn't taken over the major sponsor. What
the lowest is 200.
Okay. All right. Well, it's 175 to be an individual ticket.
Shooter.
So
that includes a full breakfast.
Yeah.
Full lunch.
Yeah.
Drinks.
Yeah.
Dessert. Awards. The shooting. The clays. It includes a golf cart.
That's right. Yeah, everybody gets a golf cart too.
I know.
She sold me and a rifle. Apparently,
listen,
I'm a little nervous. Kim keeps stressing on the rifle.
Yeah,
thing.
she's.
I'm feeling a little nervous here, but no, I'm just kidding.
I've held one time. It kicked me on the ground, but hey, this could be a good beginner.
Yeah.
No, and I will tell you this too: the people that, like, let's say, if you were an individual. The people that are out there that shoot clays are these guys and gals that are not professionals, but they shoot.
It's a hobby.
It's a hobby. They're so helpful. And so if you got out there and you were an individual and you want to go out and try it and you're going to be put with some other people, trust me, you're going to have a wonderful time and they're going to help you. And
each station has one of their employees at that station to guide you, give you information, because there's different games you can play too. It's not just constantly shooting clays at different stations. There's even going to be a game called the Flurry, where your whole team lines up. Now you're divided by some safety things, but they shoot off a ton at one time, and everybody's just shooting.
I think this is cool.
That sounds amazing.
Doesn't that sound like fun?
I thought I'm just standing there like at a driving range,
No, and what it does is there's different stands, like if you know about like a deer stand, but these are stands that they're not knowing about a deer stand.
A deer stand.
Aren't you from Michigan?
Yeah, what happened to you?
Come on. I mean,
deer,
everybody knows about everybody in Michigan hunts.
No,
anyway.
they sleep in your backyard, so you pee in a gallon and you pour the pee on your yard so they don't go in there.
No,
we shoot them. Yeah.
Grandpas and dads and uncles go hunting.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're just really getting away from their wife and going to the motel down the road right there and watch TV. Watching the ball game. But no, they have separate stands. Do you know how many stands they have out there?
That's a good question. I want to say there's about 12.
Yeah, there are.
Okay.
It's something like that.
It's something
and
in
you
that
go
range.
from stand to stand, and each one is different. It's a different experience for the shooter. It's a different experience,
and we have drinks at every station as well.
Alcohol?
Drinking and shooting.
Not alcohol.
Not
on the range.
Whoa.
Safety first.
Okay.
Safety first. When you're done shooting, plenty of that.
There you go. Hey, listen, we pay for this with a commercial, so I need to take a commercial break. We'll be right back with April and Kim, and we'll talk more about the Veterans Clay Shooting Fundraiser on October 11th. Be right back, guys.
It's time to call Easy Brew Coffee and Bottled Water Service and learn just how much you can save and how convenient it is to have your coffee and bottled water delivered right to your home or office. In addition to water coolers, Easy Brew offers individual bottles of water in 8 or 16-ounce bottles. No more lugging it home or dragging it into the office. Serving the Treasure Coast for over 2 decades, 2 letters, 1 simple name. Easy for Easy Brew. Visit e-zbrew.com or call 800-792-3285. Easy Brew. Blue Dolphin Pools strives to provide quality service with a well-trained staff in the field and in the office. They want you to know that your pool or spa investment means much more to them than just another account. They believe you have entrusted them with your investment, and they'll do their best to see that it stays in top condition. Blue Dolphin Pool has been in business over 35 years, setting them apart from the competition. Residential or commercial, Blue Dolphin will keep you in the swim. 567-5853.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock tariff-free coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats, and chairs in the latest styles and colors from Tommy Bahama, Lexington, Hooker, Four Seasons, Braxton Color, and Capri. We're the outdoor furniture experts and have hundreds of styles of any patio furniture you need, including a gallery of American-made Telescope, Berlin Gardens, and Pollywood, all with no tariff ever. We specialize in fire pits, outdoor rugs, umbrellas, and replacement cushions. Right now, we're having a summer sale with lots of great markdowns and discounts on everything you need for your Florida home, including all pictures, lamps, and accessories half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in the Publix Plaza, Vero Beach. Don't forget to visit our outlet store directly across the street, filled with lots of name brand closeouts and sale items. Come in now for our summer sale and visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Hello, and welcome back to the show. The ladies have all been chatting here, having such a great time talking about the Veterans Council clay shoot and all things wonderful about Vero Beach. But I forgot to talk about our sponsor, Chef Scott Verricchio at Citrus Grill House. Today, he has provided us with a raspberry mocktail margarita. And it's actually delicious. It's wonderful. And I say this because I heard it locally in the United States and just got back from Europe. And one of the owners of this champagne house said alcohol sales are falling. And so they're watching that. Their numbers are going down. And so they have quotas that they are allowed to produce every year. And based on what's going on in the market, those quotas would go down because obviously you want to support the price. But yeah, alcohol sales are going down. But you can go to Citrus Grill House at 1050 Easter Lily Lane, right there on Hummiston Park, right on the ocean. They're open Monday until Saturday. They're open for lunch and dinner. And it is wonderful. The food is so fresh. If it's not fresh, they're not serving it. And we love those guys. I love these. You can have a mocktail. You don't have to have a cocktail. They have a gorgeous bar that's out on the ocean, and it's summertime. That's what we were talking about. Things you can do in the summertime still in Vero Beach. That would be one I highly suggest you go out on that patio, have lunch or dinner. Kim, you had something you wanted to share with Chef Scott?
Well, just anyone
with the world
looking for something to do. My husband and I went there. We sat outside for anniversary. It rained as we watched a sea turtle swim in and then followed by a rainbow.
No.
It was just like, oh my God, just the sea turtles coming in, everyone's walking around, and then followed with that. But really the highlight was the red snapper. Oh my God. I'd never had that before. And the server said, you'll be silly not to get it. And it was just as good as the surroundings.
That is amazing. I knew. Okay, so you told me before the story about the fish, but what an amazing thing to see.
Yeah, it was so cool.
It is. That's Vero Beach. Again, another one of those things. You can be sitting out at a restaurant. You could be at the Ocean Grill. You could be at Citrus, but Citrus is outside at Ocean Grill.
Didn't that used to be
totally
something different recently? Because I remember having breakfast out there.
Crusties.
Okay.
Crusties,
Yeah,
yes.
it was Crusties then.
That was the day.
Yeah,
that
it was
2000 whatever. So now it's definitely
a place I need to go out and try then.
Oh, you haven't
do
been to
something different.
Citrus?
No, I haven't.
Oh, well, you know where to go. Go right out to the end.
Absolutely.
It's wonderful.
Lunch and dinner. Nice to know.
Yeah,
See,
and it's
it was
fabulous.
Even us
now, before
natives don't know that these changes happen sometimes, and we don't.
You're out shooting rifle. I'm out eating.
You're out off 82nd. Okay, listen, April, we need you to give us the phone number or any emails that people need to call or get to in order to participate.
The very best thing to do if you would like to participate or learn more about the clay shoot is go to our website. It's www.veterans.council.irc.org.
Got it. Okay.
And you can always call 772-410-5820. Yep. Sorry, I don't have the phone in front of me.
That's it. No, that's great.
Yeah, that's
great.
the best two ways.
Fantastic. Thank you, April, so much for coming. We really
Thank you.
appreciate it. We love the Veterans Council. We're big fans, big supporters. Definitely get in touch, people. Go out to the clay shoot. Kim, thank you. Always good to have you on the show.
Always
Such
here to
great
blab.
energy. I know. She's good. She's great. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
you guys, good to be home. It's great to be home. Oh, my God. It was a great trip, but it is always great to be in Vero Beach. Thank you so much for coming. Be safe out there, and we'll see you next week.